Look at that.
Why you asking me this over there?
I was just playing. And she's gonna do it. Hey Bernard.
Bernard.
Bernardo. Hey Bernardo. Hello, hello. I can't find my little phone. Where's that? Hello, hello. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor. He writes out all of my scriptures. He brings all of my medicine in the room.
I was always inviting somebody already.
They invite themselves.
Really?
They asking can they join, and you say no. Look at me. You're supposed to let us in.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know that person?
No, they don't care. They just want to be involved in something. Hey, Mia. Mia, what you got going on, Chad? Baby, Mia is a mess. Child, I met her on Marquis Live. She is hilarious. She be, oh, love looking at her. She be, hey.
You always got on me. I didn't do nothing.
Mia. Okay, I'm sorry. Before I tell your age the wrong way, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Listen, one day she was like, my dad didn't think they could tell me what to do because they pay my bills, and pay my rent and all that stuff.
Uncle, hear me out.
Look, you see her? Yeah. She said, hear me out. But listen, well, I tell her, I said, Mia.
They might have a leg to stand on that.
Look, don't talk about here. Mia, you can't talk about hear me out. She talking about hear me out.
I was mad. We was matching energy. So I was
oh yeah, that's when she said she was matching her daddy energy. You remember I told you about that the live? I told you she was talking about she was matching energy. I was like, I don't match energy. No. I make teeth click.
There you go. Look, people who match energy pay for themselves.
Do he not sound like us? People that match energy pay their own bills.
Oh yeah, they pay their own way.
That is funny. She said.
Listen, that's hilarious. Listen, I'm trying to find my bike, but I don't even see it. Look. I got one of my triplets here. Ask him, can he match energy with me and see what happens? Look, he in the room how he can match energy. Well, come match energy, Sean.
You can, but I don't think it's gonna go like you want.
Come on, like bright match energy.
Dang, Daddy said come back as you are.
Yeah. Listen. He talking about look, Mia, why he in the room talking about he's sleepy right now, so he ain't gonna come match energy right now. Because listen, that night, I don't remember who it was. The girl tried to come for us talking about all y'all people your age, y'all older people, y'all use marriage, being married a long time as a flex. I said, and it is.
For sure.
She tried, huh?
I thought it was a flex.
But then she said, yeah, but that's all y'all older people. First of all, Heifer, you look older than me.
Why we gotta be old?
But then she said her daddy paid for her, and she don't understand why her daddy be not happy with her decisions. I was like, why are y'all younger people come to me see that? Me and I came to understand it. And then I had to start praying for Mia, so it was a little different. Right. Mia daddy is a pastor. You know I'm a PK. Right. So I had some things I identified with Mia.
There you go.
I did. I had some things I identified with Mia on. You know, but Mia, you know, their age group do be talking about matching energy, and they don't mind sharing and saying stuff.
But you ain't got to do all that. All you got to do is get your own spot. You ain't got to worry about nothing.
She in college though. Mia's in college. They just pay all her college stuff.
Oh, so they give her free reign, I guess.
Oh no, Mia said she paid her phone bill.
Ooh.
Mia, you gonna let him do you like that? Mia.
Look, how many times you gonna eat that phone? Or
Oh,
ride in that phone?
oh,
Or live in that phone.
Right. And that phone give you some lights, some electricity.
Mia, you know, he not on there on Friday nights, but this is who they don't ever want to be in the box because he'll hurt all their feelings. They'll be crying in the corner, honey.
He would have clocked it.
No, because but he like me, I be trying to be like, but honey, this is da da da. He be like, that's dumb. Da 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 da. You be like, don't say it's dumb.
Even with, because remember that live, like it was you, me, it was like 3 Gen Zers, and then it was the rest of y'all. It was like 3 younger, like us, and then it was a millennial. And then that's when she was like, I talk to my mom however I want, and I said, I don't talk to my parents however I want. Now that is something different. See, when I tried to match the energy, I got popped for it. So therefore, I learned not to.
But I don't understand. Like I like the passion of what you said. Y'all are Gen Z.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I like the passion of Gen Z, but there's a whole thing. What did they say we was, baby?
Gen X.
Okay, Gen X that we are. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were talking about how Gen X grew up a lot different than y'all Gen Z.
Right.
Here's the thing. They were talking about how, first of all, people got locked out the house all day long and you had to go outside and play. You couldn't be in the house. You can't come in and out. No. I don't even remember what we went to pee at because we didn't go back in the house to pee.
Behind the house? Once you out the door, that's it. You want to drink water out the water hose.
Yes.
Bathroom behind the house.
We didn't have, and they were talking about, how everything has trigger warnings now? Ain't no trigger warning.
No feelings, nothing.
You couldn't tell about you was depressed or nothing. You was depressed.
Listen, your teacher tell you stupid.
Yes, they would. Your teacher would say that to
stupid.
You.
Our teacher used to make her like we had a dude that used to cuss all the time. She used to make him stand in the corner with that soap in his mouth.
A bar soap in his mouth. Yeah. That was punishment. But listen
she
now.
She had that yardstick and you weren't doing your work, she would whack you with that yardstick.
Mia, could y'all do that?
No, that's wild.
But listen, and then here's how
the way our desk was, we had the individual desk which you put your stuff in there, and if you would turn to the side and you didn't know that she was coming, all you heard was wow. You got right then because that thing get that fire on you.
Mia,
together.
Mia, they did commercials at nighttime and said, "Do you know where your children are?"
Right.
Because they would lock the kids outside. Ain't nobody had no cell phone, no pager, or no nothing. Mm-hmm. Do you know where your children are? To remember to get your children.
Internet, no Wi-Fi.
Oh my goodness.
No video games. We have none of that.
I mean, we did get Atari.
The video games came out. We was in high school.
That's true.
When we were little, there was no video games. Wasn't no such thing. If you want to play video game, where you had to go?
To the
arcade.
Oh yeah, we had arcade.
The only place you play a video game was arcade.
You right.
No video game.
Okay. I mean, dang.
So that's why when y'all be talking about they were like, well, listen, okay, this is a trigger one. I be like, I know people have triggers, but I can't use the fact that people use that word for everything.
Listen,
they use triggers for everything.
This how you know we old. We had cable and we had 9 channels.
First of all,
that was it.
No, wait a minute. You said I was bougie. We had cable with all the channels, HBO and
but it still wasn't about 15.
You lie.
Or 20 or so. We had
you lie. Every channel that came on, my daddy worked for Kennedy Space, and we had money. We had money. I'm sorry that you was poor and broke. Now we're not gonna do that.
No, the channels didn't exist.
We talking about we was whatever channels they had. We had.
Right. They won with 20.
You had one. You had one with the antenna thing on there.
I did. And I had the remote. The box like this where you slide the numbers. You don't remember that, do you?
I do.
They had the cord going to the TV.
Listen, so we know we old. Hey, Rodney, thank y'all for coming in. Listen, we know we old, right? We not disputing that. But I'm saying your generation don't mind. Y'all will fight for stuff, right? Y'all will say y'all ain't gonna do it. Y'all not even gonna be politically correct, which drive me nuts. This generation say that, they were saying that, this person came in the room, they talking about I should respect them because they my elder and they got to earn my respect. I was like, that, like,
Damn.
even as a grown person right now with grown children that I have, I still give my elders respect.
Right.
They ain't got to earn nothing. That's just an adult behavior. But these ones right here,
Listen, you said they had to find something. We should just fight.
hey
That's what we should do.
Rodney.
We have nothing else to do. Let's fight.
So Rodney, we talk about the difference in Gen Z and Gen X. I looked it up the other day because I was trying to figure out where this line at. Now I think some of the lines should have been a little bit more different too, because they cut it off real easy.
79.
But all I'm telling you is, I'm gonna have a show one night, with people your age on there. We're gonna talk about respect between Gen Z and Gen X.
Yeah, well, Gen Z respect nobody.
Which one's Gen Z?
Theirs.
Mia said ain't so.
I don't respect nobody.
Well,
I did because I felt like it.
huh?
I felt like it was true at the time because I felt like sometimes I feel like elders be wrong.
And I'm not saying they're not wrong, but they listen.
Oh yeah,
listen.
Being wrong is not the point.
Right, like people, like even as parents, like the girl one night, like your kids, we can tell your kids can't talk to you, can't tell you nothing. I said, I told you that I didn't always get it right. I said, but now I have a relationship. My children tell me sometimes too much. I'd be like,
no, but
tell me
that's
less.
not. Listen, if it's all about perspective though, because if you look at the way we were raised, our kids did way more talking to us than we did. My mama ain't want to hear nothing you had to say.
I mean,
This is what you do. If you don't do that, I'm gonna whoop your behind. That's it. And if I want to know how you feel, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it was
Right.
It was a different
Like
like
feelings and
there wasn't no feeling. They didn't even
and what
like
you
no one
thought.
explained
What?
why.
Man,
Nobody told you. Like there was no.
This what you gonna do, or I'm gonna hit you in the throat.
What in the throat?
That's it.
Do you hear his nuts in the throat, Mia?
That what?
Mm-hmm.
But
Man.
that's what I'm saying. Like I get that things are different now. I get it, right? But I'm just like, why we can't?
Used to be always like we used to have dinner. But okay, well, you can talk to us. You won't get in trouble. Tell us how you feel.
Like we had a safe night, right? Where they wanted to share stuff. Like they wanted to say, like one time they was like, "Mama, you just yelling all the time," and I was like, and they were like, "All you did," I was like, but I had told them they could say what they want to say, so I was in there like this.
You don't like it? Move.
But see him, Mia.
Get you a job.
Mia, you heard me say it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like it, move. He wasn't trying to facilitate the conversation.
Hey, I got tired of my mama. I didn't want to do what she wanted me to do. What did I do?
His face,
I left.
all his face was like facilitating my own
There you
house
go.
with a child.
It's right now, I've evolved, and he's evolved too. He's evolved too.
I got me a job. I left.
He evolved too. But I'm just saying that generation right there,
Wow.
they'll make you want to go. You be went to jail right there because they push limits. But
Listen, we used to laugh because every time we used to come home from being outside, like the lady said, we were feral children. We like wild dogs out there. Come home looking crazy. I'm like, what's wrong with you? We almost died. We ain't gonna tell you, but we did.
playing in the
Look,
pond,
catching snakes and running from wild dogs in the woods and all.
I ain't
kinds of
catching no
food.
snakes. Me, I ain't playing.
Catching fish. I'm like, we ain't eating that mess.
But listen, they would leave you home all day, and you couldn't open the door.
all day long. No, put you outside. Ain't no open the door. You out.
No, I'm
outside.
saying they went to work. Like they went to work, you stay home, you couldn't open the door.
No, I was outside. Well, no, open the door.
Baby, you wouldn't ask how your mom was at work.
Yes, I was. How you gonna tell me? I was.
I'm gonna talk to
And my sister would let me in right before Mama came home from work.
it's a story that she denies to this day.
I was out the door, so I wasn't worried about. I was outside too. I let me in. I live here in the evenings.
All I'm saying is that I get that Gen Z and Gen X have a gap. I just wish that they could. I don't think y'all are willing to look at. I think we have like, okay, so our parents was one extreme, and then y'all went to the other extreme. Y'all just kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
And I know, like I said, those are not always right, but there's a way to relay that.
Correct.
But I got one child, Lord. She just be all she just but I'm gonna say I'm like, girl, come on, man. you're not gonna get nobody to help you or do nothing with you if you talking to them sideways.
Right.
People ain't paid enough these days to get talked to sideways.
Not at all.
No, I mean, like, sometimes the way I talk to my grandparents, it comes out very disrespectful, and that's why she said, you know, that's why she was like, when I was little, like, she even said, when I was little, she would pop me. She's like, and that's why I used to pop you, and that's why I used to get you, because you don't talk to me however you want. You tried me, and then you got tried, because I told you. I'm not to be played.
Now, did your parents let you talk to them like that? That's why you feel like you can do your grandparents like that?
Because when I was younger, I couldn't tell mama. I tried because I had white tea friends, and you was around them and thought you could join. Right now, are you asking to join the live, or you want to have your own? I remember coming home once, and it was from school, and I'll never forget. I came home from school. I was slamming doors. And you were slamming doors? And my mama looked at me and she said to me, and I will never forget, slam another door in this house and see what the hell I do. Listen, I ain't mad at your mama, because you don't slam the doors in the house. I do. Listen, let me tell you what my husband did. The doors off the hinges? Take the doors off the hinges. Yeah. One time the kids I forgot what they was going on. Something was happening. My husband locked them out their own room and said they had slept in the living room on the floor until they got their life together. He unlocked the door to go get their clothes and come back. I was like,
that's it. That's my room.
He said, I let you live in there. Hey, Rodney.
Yeah, that's my room.
But that's like the first, and I feel like I have so many examples of when I was trying my parents, and that is when I realized they are not to be played, because my parents are Black and they do not to be played with. Mm-hmm. I have Black parents. I do not have white teen parents. So therefore, when I tried them, that's what happens when you try to integrate them children, let them be around other people. But see what they can do. What is happening? This noise going on.
I don't listen.
Listen,
do it.
Don't listen, cause see they can tell they can call their mom by their first names. Shut up, Sarah. I tried that once too. Mia, have you lost your mind? Yeah, that's exactly what she said. She said, "Don't get embarrassed," and I said, "My mother's name is Mary Elizabeth," and I was like, "Mary Elizabeth," and she looked at me.
Wow.
And my life flashed. All I gotta say was I was seeing stars. I was seeing stars.
Yeah, that's my middle son about that.
My grandmother even said she was like, she been hanging around the white tea kids too long.
Ask Sean. You talking crazy?
Sean.
So I picked my middle son up from high school. I don't forget what grade.
Remember we had triplets, Mia.
And so he was saying all kind of crazies in the car. And I couldn't reach him in the car. So I said, okay, no problem. Wait till we get home. When we got home, I grabbed that joker and slammed him in the grass so hard, book bag, everything. He couldn't breathe for about 10 minutes.
And here's the thing, because the neighborhood that we lived in, so my friend, her house was like right by mine. So I would go to her house. And I remember like when I would go over there, she talked to her mom in a go kind of way. And she was like, you should talk to your mom how to talk to my mom. So I tried it. You shouldn't be her friend no more.
Yeah, she set you up. That's a side up.
Yeah. And my mom, she was like, you can't go over there no more because you too influenced, and I'm gonna end up killing you. I mean,
unaliving.
Yeah, you wild.
Rodney.
Yes.
Rodney, you got all the levels of churn. Gen Z, Gen O, you got all the churn.
Well, I don't know. I really don't have too much of a problem. I think I sort of forced situation because I know back in the past, like my brother said, I done slammed mine and slapped them too many times. I have to say, you know what? I got to back away, but they don't too much get too crazy though. Mm-hmm. But the Gen Z, they just doing crazy stuff that I just got to let them hit the brick wall. Because they don't listen to nothing you say anyways.
They do not. Now they don't. Well, listen, I'm not gonna say all of them because Mia did listen to us. I will me, and when that because she was on a whole other path one day.
It just depends. Just like our kids, you got one that's gonna find out for herself. She don't no advice. Let me find out.
But here's the thing, and Mia can correct me if I'm wrong.
Mhm.
A lot of the people on TikTok, especially, they talk at the kids and talk down to them, and they're just built a little different.
Right.
So
They ain't
when
going for
she
that.
realized that, like, we weren't coming for her, like when I was talking to her, I was genuinely concerned for her and her mindset because of how she was feeling about things that happened in her life.
Right.
Then it shifted.
Right.
It wasn't like, oh, this old lady trying to comfort me. It was
Right.
like, you know,
She
she might be
actually
telling me
genuinely
something good,
concerned,
like.
right.
Because the other girls on there was like, I don't know, y'all people, y'all age. Do you know my age?
Oh,
And if I'm old and I look better than you, what does that say about your lifestyle?
she out there living it. Said, what did just say now? I'm outside with it.
She outside down the street on a Ferris wheel. And so if I
She
look better than,
outside.
hey, if I'm five grown children and you have none and I look better than you, that's a problem.
No,
Hey,
but listen,
Seneca.
you know that she ain't paying no rent or no mortgage, because much of that mortgage is you'll be inside with it.
Right.
As much as I pay to be in here, I'm gonna be here. Believe that.
I mean, in all honesty, though, it was like the older people in my life, they are used to like. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what is happening. Ooh.
They ain't coming for you, are they?
No, they're not. But the thing about it is like realizing how my actions do have effect and an impact on like. My mom even said it. She was like, "Well, the things that me and your daddy do for you, we do not have to do. I do not have to do this. I have." She was like, "I'm grateful that I have the finances to do what I'm doing for you, but that little attitude, that little funky attitude, it's not cutting it." And she even said, she was like, and she was like, when you come into my house, you don't demand. I don't know why you thought that this was gonna be. She was like, oh yeah, my mother has given me I have gotten a tongue lashing to like be.
Okay, has she boxed you yet, Mia? Has she boxed you?
Oh yes, she has.
Because listen, because you know,
see, that's the thing though, that
She got me
entitlement.
together real quick because here's the thing: I forgot myself. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did forget myself, and I forgot who my mother is.
You say you forgot yourself?
Listen, she had to touch you a little bit. That made you come back to remembrance. You get touched right way. Hey,
let me touch you and see if you are real.
Come back to yourself.
Have your way, Jesus.
Yeah, you gotta laying on of hands.
Listen.
My youngest son, I gotta pray for him frequently.
I lost myself thinking I could come into the house any time of the night, thinking because I am 19, I was like, what, 19? Yeah, 19, I don't have to tell nobody where I'm going. I can do as I please. Oh, real quick.
Look at Rodney talking about
The next morning, I woke up. Where's my car? Gone.
Did you say gone?
As in gone with the wind. I woke up and I said, Daddy, where's my car? He said, the car that I bought, the car that's in my name, the car that you are borrowing.
That's what you would say.
That car?
It's gone.
Oh. Yeah, that's what he said. He looked at me. He said, "Since you want to be gross, since you think you could be out all hours of the night, and you want to have an attitude, and you don't want to do as you told," he said, "You don't have a car. Figure it out."
Oh.
I said. So I called his dad. I called my granddaddy. I said, "Granddaddy, Daddy done took my car."
Not you snitching.
Straight dry snitching.
And my granddaddy said, and I agree with him because he already told me that he said, "Guess where the car is? It's in my garage. And until you figure out a way to get, you gonna take that city bus. That's what you gonna do. You gonna learn how to take that city bus. That's what you gonna do. Yeah. So have fun.
Or Tom and Jerry.
He said, I'm gonna get you a bus pass and you figure out how you can get to work and from home too." Yeah.
Oh boy, that right there.
That
listen,
right in a minute.
Listen.
That's humble pie there. Yeah.
But listen, but that's what they need
Right.
because that Gen Z.
I said,
That entitlement, something else.
I don't want to take the city bus. And he said, you gonna get your kids, like, you know. Go
Hey
with
CJ, you can come up. We talking about Gen Z and Gen X, child.
And here's the thing: when it happened, the way that it happened, y'all, I kid you not, I was furious. I said, "This is not real. Like, this ain't no way. Ain't no way."
But y'all don't respond until y'all get something. Okay, y'all don't respond until you realize that, oh, this stuff was afforded to me by my parents.
See, that's the thing.
That's
Like
the
that, but
thing.
daddies do. They gonna escalate that thing until you feel me.
But-
Mama's not so much.
Well, I do, but
No.
Cedric say I take more time. He's okay. So he said that I'll wait until I get fed up,
Mhm.
and then I ain't doing nothing for you. Listen, my son said, I'm waiting on you to get tired. When I say I'm not doing this for you, they don't realize how much you do until you stop doing everything.
It's a wrap.
That was the thing, yeah. Because soon, and here's the thing. Because soon as I realized that they do a lot for me, that's when I was like, okay, I'm the problem. I need to fix it. I
Mhm.
went to therapy because I didn't realize that I was angry, and I didn't know that I didn't know what I was dealing with, and I didn't know that I was still dealing with the passing of my mom's brother. I didn't know I was still grieving. I thought I was healed. I thought I was fine. I didn't know why all this, like,
Wow, that's
I don't
good.
know why I was crazy. I was confused. So then when I went to therapy and told my therapist all this, that's when she was like, you are hurting, so you're lashing. And that's when my parents were like, she lashed out.
So here's the
You're
thing,
ripping.
Mia, right? Our
Yeah.
generation didn't have therapy as an option.
Yeah.
The belt was therapy.
You know what gets me with that too? It's like
and here's the thing, because I feel like 19, that was my lowest. 19, that was my breaking point because I lost my mind at 19, and that's when my parents were like, okay, we're seeing her, and she's a cry out for help because this is not normal. My parents, I came home high.
The pastor daughter came home high. Jesus help me, Lord.
Yeah, I came home high as a kite, y'all. I'm talking reeked.
Women, you smell like it too?
Auntie, I came upstairs. My mom said, "Let me see the pictures of the girl's hair you did." And after I did this girl's hair, I was, a puff past, and that's when she was like, "You don't." She was like, "I'm gonna talk to you when you're not like this because I don't think you understand the severity of what you just put yourself through. You took a medicine."
Mm-hmm.
From a person you didn't even know like that.
Right. And no telling what was in there.
On top of that, you don't even know if it's lace.
Okay, hold on, Mia. Rodney, what you was been saying?
No, I'm just saying that I can't even understand the significance of when our kids say they need help or therapy. When I think we're the cause of their spoiledness and their ways, you know what I'm saying? Because like you were just saying earlier, how that didn't exist in our life and our family. You know, mom didn't have to say anything. We didn't have to, you know what? We didn't have to worry about. Our parents didn't care about what we thought. They just knew what was best for us. And when I listen to this story here, and even our kids, it's like they're going around like the life is so hard and we treat them so bad. You know.
Well, I'm actually glad that I'm not opposed to the therapy because I feel like therapy give you tools to handle and deal with stuff. Like this generation, they just be and honestly, our generation Rodney needed some therapy.
Oh yeah, definitely because of them.
So we need some therapy, but we didn't get it. But I'm glad that these ones will go to therapy. Excuse me, but
I didn't have a choice.
They get in therapy and get some trigger words. They be like, get some happy words, trigger this and trauma that and this. And I be like, oh my Lord, it's too much. We can't even have a conversation. I can't figure. I don't even know what word I can and can't say. I'm like, I don't know how to have a conversation with you. Dog, my hair look long. Look. I done side note. I cut my hair. It still look long. It's all on my titty. I feel like I'm a YT person.
But did you see the thing that's going on now? That's why I don't know where will be the next generation. But you see where they got the thing where you put the kid in the bathroom and they video and they say what they want to say about their parents for that first minute.
Oh, no. Right, that ain't it. The challenge is you put the kid in the bathroom and they can cuss as much as they want to.
Right, that's the one, yes.
But listen, here's the issue. I'm mad with the parents. First of all, okay, I worked in the school system for 6 years. Y'all be at the school saying your kids don't curse, your kids don't this, don't that, and you online videoing them cursing. And so when they have a meeting, them teachers see your child on social media.
Yes. And he does it on time.
And you think it's cute.
I used to stand in the bathroom, and I used to stand in the bathroom, and I was spewing cuss words in my mouth. I washed my mouth out with soap. She said, "Where you learn them words at?" I said, "School."
But here's the thing. But I'm saying, but like, I think that we've gotten away from how things are supposed to be done biblically, and I know that sounds really, it's far-fetched for everybody because everybody don't want to be talking about Christ and parenting, huh?
I said he's so good,
but I didn't get it all right. But to be able to tell my children I didn't get it right is where as our generation don't do a lot of saying we was wrong. We don't say we was wrong. We just be like, I'm your parent, shut up. Well, I understand, we talking to this Gen Z, Gen X got going, I understand I know we throwing stuff around, but it's okay to say, hey, cover girl, it's okay to say we messed up, that we didn't get it right. And that we working on it, because no one gets it right all the time. No one has the answers. Just like I got 5 children, and every one of them I have to handle differently. Every one of them. When I say everyone of them.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, side note real quick, Rodney, I was at the wake the other night, and somebody came up to me and she was like, "You don't know who I am?" I was like, being said, and I was like, "You look so familiar." And she was like, I'm your niece. I was like, Rodney, my dad. I was like this. I was embarrassed.
And you still didn't know what you was until
Her face looked familiar, but I didn't know that was your daughter. First of all, you got 17,000 children, so I don't know all of them. Oh, the shade. You see the shade me I just threw at him? But, honestly, we have to make sure that, like I said, I'm sorry, baby, I will make sure that I will try to get to know, your children, because I don't like that.
Yeah.
I want to be able to see my family know that they protected and they covered when they with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to not know that if something went down that she there and we not saying, come on with me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she called and told me that. She called and said, she said, I saw, guess who I saw? She didn't even tell me at first. She said she went up to this couple and she had said, "Hey, auntie and uncle," or whatever. And then as soon as she said it, I said, "You must be talking about Sid and Angie." And she said, so yeah, because she was like, I don't know who funeral it was.
It was one of the different, but the thing about that, I just hate that we don't know one another. But that again, I think Mia's generation, they kind of just did their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I remember going to Big Mama's house and eating dinner, and like it was always and I was like, I got cousins I didn't even know was my cousin. So I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I remember one time, Rodney, I don't know if you remember that they had a feud at one of them schools. I don't remember which 2 sons it was. I think it might have been Olympia or something. And they brought the 2 head of these little, I ain't gonna say gangs, but 2 people together. And when their parents came in there, they were all family. It was y'all side of the family, Rodney. But I was like, what if these two boys had unalived each other or been pew-pewing at each other?
I heard that, yeah.
What if they would have done something to each other in their family? You know what I'm saying? Because that generation don't take time to. I really wish they would get time to know everybody. They don't. They be like, I don't know them. Look, I don't know them.
Yeah, that happened at the little family thing we had when we had the different colors on. Rodney and somebody here on Richmond Heights side was talking smack when I said, man, don't y'all know y'all family? So they didn't even know. And I think, as a matter of fact, they all made up and stuff like that. But they, like you said, they get ready to go off. But a sidebar, since we talking about this here, I get a call from one of my stepkids.
Oh, Lord.
So he asked me, said, who is this? Showed me a picture, right? And I said, that's my nephew. So they showed a picture of Sean. So I said, that's my nephew. They go, oh, okay, never mind. I said, why? What do you know from Jen? She talking about, oh, I'm looking at your Facebook page. Oh, I just thought he was cute. And
Shut up, Mia.
I said, yeah, that's why, yeah, that's family. That's family. Just stay away.
I like the cousin. I didn't know we was cousins.
Right. Listen, my husband always almost messed with his cousin.
It was a third or fourth. That don't care.
Mia, my husband always almost messed with his cousin, child. They was real close.
Oh yeah.
And we went to a family reunion, and I asked, who that boy over there?
You know what? Listen, my son be talking about, that's my real cousin, or like, is they married to somebody? My son said, are they married to somebody? I said, like what we doing?
I'll tell you.
Them your people.
Yeah, but this is a good topic when you talk about them versus us, and this group is the most scariest. I mean, they're smart to me, and I've seen something. Now, my wife was pointing something out to me about something about when your kids were like this generation, and not just even the younger one now, when they're born, how smart they are.
Yes.
I'm talking about, they're smarter, and they are coming out like, I've never seen such smart kids come out, and they know a lot, but they just, I just like me and my wife talk about something. We gotta monitor them and just let them go, because they just,
yeah, right.
They just doing things. We keeping up with them a little bit, but they well, me, I'm a little bit older than y'all, so I just sit back and just, as long as you come in and respect my house, and I want to make sure y'all doing okay.
Mia, you gotta help me. I'm gonna do a show. I want to have. Huh? I'm sorry, baby. He's so bossy.
I am.
I'm like you did, lick your face.
What?
Right. Hold on.
My daughter did that with my videos, Mia. She just took my side of my face and just licked the side of my face. I was so mad with her. It was so random too. She's like, happy birthday. I was like, who does that?
Your daughter.
Yes. She is that child that she got to learn for herself. She got to do it for herself. And she is that child. But what I was gonna say, Mia, help me get a show together where we can talk to some of your people your age. Okay. We have no. I want to like. How can we? I don't know.
But like, here's the thing. I feel like the disconnect is not from. I don't really think it's from the older generation. I think the disconnect is how we were raised versus how y'all were raised. So
I agree.
How we were raised. And I mean, I'm not saying like my mom and dad they didn't do a good job, because they did. I mean, they spoiled me because I'm an only child. So, I'm the only girl.
Oh, that's what's wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm an only child. That's what's so spoiled. I'm spoiled. Like,
that's what's wrong with me. I didn't know you was the only child. Now that answers a lot of questions.
Here's the thing. I don't like being told no. So, like, when you tell me no, that's when I really have. That was my big.
Cedric says the technology.
Yeah, because you go places and you see every little kid got a tablet, got a phone, like they have to be.
How do you have that? that.
doing
I had
something.
my Nintendo, but I was only allowed to play it on the weekends, and I
Yeah,
wasn't
we
allowed
didn't-
to take it.
Well, you
out
know,
of the house.
even with that,
We
parents don't know how to put parental control on there. So
Oh,
the
my mom
children,
did.
they got access to too much information. Like
I didn't have access.
we were taught to sit still and be quiet. Like since us, they haven't been taught that. They
That's
can't
hard.
do it. If like we used to have to sit, like we didn't have no games, no, you're gonna sit in church and you're gonna sit there, you're gonna be quiet.
children can't sit still in church no more.
They cannot. Unless they on a tablet, on the phone, something, coloring, doing something.
Yeah. And you have to be one of those preachers say, "Oh, hey, put your phones up," and then people saying, "Oh no, I'm getting the Bible verses off the phone." No, they don't shit
Yeah.
He get mad at me for it because he was like, he be looking, and he was sitting on me on my phone, and I had to show him I was on the Bible app, and he said, He said, "You need to bring your real Bible because you know better. Get off that phone." I said, "Okay."
Yeah, nah. If I gotta bring my real Bible, I ain't gonna make
Ain't
it.
nobody bringing the real Bible now.
Listen,
See, the thing about it is like even in church, how we dress in church, a lot of the elders do not like that we are wearing jeans and
well, you know what? I don't know if it's just the jeans. Like, I feel like there's a disconnect with respect and reverence for the house
Right.
of God.
So we always dressed up because the reverence for God.
Right.
We never wore jeans to church unless it was like you were going to church to clean up or something, not going to no service.
But I'm saying, but now,
Or
like
rehearsal.
now we'll wear jeans. But first of all, I'm not wearing cut up
Well,
jeans to church.
We put a spin on it because we normally have at least a polo shirt on with a collar or
But
a
no,
button.
but I'm saying, but like the kids now, they'll come with a half shirt on. Like you got your stomach out of church.
half butt naked.
Yep.
Like they going to the club.
I was trying it because I remember when I got back from like it was spring break last year, and I never do it again. I didn't pack church clothes, and I wasn't going to church like regularly, like when I was. So my grandmother said, "What are you wearing to church?" And I said, "Church." She was like, "You go to church on Sundays, right?" And I was like, "No, haven't been to church in like months." She was like, "You mean to tell me that you go to a?" She was like, "You need to tell me that you live in a state where there's a lot of churches, and you didn't get your behind up and get."
That's grandma. That's grandma. That's grandma.
Listen, I relate to that.
Fathom this. I'm not fathoming, so I'm like, she tripping because what, man? What? It's church. I could watch it online. She was like, "You going to church in the morning? We're gonna find you something appropriate because you are not wearing ripped jeans with me." I said, "Okay." I said, "Yes, ma'am."
That's the right answer. That's the right answer. Yes, ma'am.
I just say yes, ma'am, because I'm not even trying to get slapped today. I'm really not.
Mm-mm.
I was in college. I showed up on going to church. Man.
Listen,
I said, let me shut up, because
listen.
I'm not trying to get slapped.
I mean, my daughter work on Sunday. I've been praying for her to go to church, and she found a church that has church on Saturday. You know, some of these YT churches now, these new churches, your in me buddy type churches, they have a service on Saturdays, a service or two. So she goes to one at 4 p.m. on Saturday.
Okay.
I don't care how you go somewhere, get a word, child, go somewhere.
That's what she said, because she was like, "I don't understand how you can do everything from Monday through Friday through Saturday, but you can't give God one day."
Oh, girl, that's how like me. That's how I be talking to my kids. They be like, "Oh Lord."
And then on top of that, because she was really getting on me and my other cousin, she was getting on us because she was like, the younger grandkids look at y'all and they seeing what y'all are doing. Y'all don't realize that. So she was like, y'all cussing at each other and fighting and doing all this. She's like, that was unacceptable. And she was like, the fact that you thought that it was okay to be cussing in my presence, in your grandfather's presence, you have lost your mind.
Wait, who was cussing in their grandparents' presence?
Me and my cousin, because we was arguing, and he called me a name and I called him a name, and we was just going back and forth like heathens. And finally one of my uncles got us for it.
Trey.
And that's when my listen, child.
Why are you sweating like that?
I swear I was in the shower. Was trying to take a shower, but I got out.
What?
Yeah, give me some water for that first. This my baby Mia, the 18-year-old.
Aw.
He ain't no baby. Hey Dre. We talking about millennials, Gen Z, and Gen X, and Gen somebody.
I mean, honestly, I feel like in my grandmother, she even said it. She was like, in that moment, I've never been so disappointed in both of my grandkids. And she was like, y'all are my grandchildren. And the fact that y'all thought that this was acceptable, it pissed me off. And I said, if she don't cuss, so you know if she cuss, she mad.
Oh yeah.
So she was big. I ain't never seen her like that.
I ain't even
That was wild. I ain't never seen her like that.
Pay up.
She's.
Oh, you ready to check?
But yeah, she was upset. That was wild.
Dre, where you been?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been like that though. You know, well, I think these grandkids try the grandparents a little more too.
I'm not gonna lie, I do, because I feel like I can get away with more, and I can't. They check that real quick.
Well, but a lot of the grandparents now are younger and they're different than the ones we had, Big Mama and them.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't the same.
I didn't have a big mama. Cause my grandma, I had a grandmother, we call her Granny, but she passed. When I don't know if I was in elementary or middle
Big Mama
school.
was my great grandmother. So when she was, when we was growing up, we would go to her house for like Sunday dinner. Like we was going to her house, and this was on my daddy's side. So my daddy grandma, before she had passed away, we was going over her house, and that's when we came into a reverence like this is every Sunday. And then I would go to my mama's side of the family on Sunday. So we was always doing, like, after church, you going to your family's house. You are not about to be going straight home, taking a nap. You ain't doing that. You need to make sure you got your play clothes because you're not playing in your good shoes. And you're going to be outside.
See, that's another thing. We were talking about that one day because, like, my son has no... The baby you just saw, I mean, 18, but he's a baby, our baby. He don't have no respect for his dress clothes to anything else. Like if he got on his good stuff and y'all playing basketball, let's pull up.
Start playing.
Like what you doing?
No, I remember because I was a girly girl, so all my dresses were in season and they were organized. So I remember my mom was like, when you get straight to grandma and daddy's, you need to make sure you take your dress off. And I say, yes, ma'am. So my mom would have the little dress. It's like you put your dress in it and you zip it up, like the traveling bag or whatever. We had that, and that's why I take it off and put my good shoes up. So I remember one Sunday. It was Easter. It was Easter Sunday, and we had to go Easter egg. And my mama said, "You better not wear that dress. You are not going Easter egg hunting in that dress. It's muddy outside, and you not know." So I went.
But I'm saying, what y'all is again? Y'all Gen Z, right?
Yes.
But why do we even have to say that to Gen Z? Like that was that was taught to us. Like you are not going outside and get like that. You had school clothes, you had church clothes.
It's because again, the advancements that we've made, our people have more access to capital and money and stuff like that. It's easy to come by, so it's not as big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? For them.
Yeah, I didn't for it.
So, but I didn't. I went to my grandparents' house all the time, but I hated it. Because they used to always make me work. I wasn't no playing, snapping peas and shelling peas and churning ice cream and
listen. Right, Mia. I don't have that story, Mia.
Hey, cut grass.
Yeah, man. Listen, you churn all the ice cream and they give you one little scoop at the end. Once all the adults ate it all up, they give you one little corner.
Don't forget about the ribs. Y'all knew that y'all was not allowed to eat them ribs. The grown folk ribs.
Well, it don't matter. We ate last anyway. They be on pile their plates up and give us the little scraps left over.
Not the hot dogs. I remember my first cookout this year over the summer. I remember I said, "Can I get a rib?" They said, "Yeah, you can get a rib." I said, "Now I know why y'all was gatekeeping the ribs."
Listen.
Y'all put your foot in the
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
I started crying too. Y'all don't understand. I said I waited 21 years for these ribs.
So you've been eyeing them ribs a long time, huh?
Mia say she been hungry for a long time.
Wow.
I said I just wanted a piece of rib.
That's funny.
That's too funny.
Rite of
Why would they not
passage.
let us have- What was up with y'all not giving kids ribs? I don't understand that.
Cause ribs expensive.
And then the kids gonna mess them over.
Ribs expensive. A lot of y'all gonna mess them over,
Yeah.
and then all that. But we can feed y'all some chicken and some French fries, and y'all fine.
Right.
And then, but ribs, everybody can
Listen,
have now.
chicken. You high on the hall? They're talking about some chicken.
Chicken nuggets.
I'm going back to the hot
Yeah,
dogs.
no, you know we used to get them Gordon fish sticks.
Oh yeah.
Put them on the tray and put them in the oven. They come out crispy.
I
Yes,
like
sir.
I like fish sticks.
Me too. I love them Gordon fish sticks.
So where do y'all think the disconnect is from?
Well, like he said, I really think what he said is right.
The parents are letting the technology raise the kids instead of them. And then also what they're doing is they didn't like the way they were raised, so they correcting too far the other way.
So like okay, in church, Mia, right? When we grew up, everything was you gotta be holy or hell, right? But then we went to the when this generation got into church, the ones that stayed in church, they went the opposite way, like Jesus wants you to be free no matter what, just come as you are, whatever. You know, it went so it's like an overcorrection of everything. Like we can fix some stuff, but I think some of the structure that they put in church before was good because now you got people in church doing what's that song?
Swag surfing.
Nobody to body skin. What is it? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Money Long.
Yeah, the lady they were singing it in church at the funeral.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
like you would not have even thought about doing
that kind of
I wish you would.
Right.
You know what?
How do you do it? I promise you I never did it.
No, I ain't talking about you, Mia, but I'm saying this I wish somebody would come to my church talk about singing.
Listen, we passed by the church with our souped up car. You turn the music down.
Right. People used to ride by church.
You ride by like you got some sense. You don't speed by.
You wasn't saving nothing. You wasn't in the church no more. You out there wilding. But when you rode by the church, you turn the music down. People was drunk and walking by church, and they would straighten up because they had that much reverence for just the building.
Right.
Because that's not the church. That's the building. But people respected that building so much, that sanctuary so much. Now they will do anything in there. They don't care at all.
Nah.
You see stories, pastors having affairs in the church on the pulpit. I was like on the podium. I was like, what?
Wow.
Because my father, he even said it. He was like, certain people just don't need to be in the pulpit. And he was like, God called me to the pulpit, and he was like, I take Passion Week and Holy Day. He was like, I took that very serious. And he was like, that's why I told you that you do not need to do anything tomorrow. He was like, you and Richard ain't need to do nothing. Y'all gone. He was Southern soul. That's what.
Huh?
Y'all remember when we talking about, to say Easter. Remember when Easter used to be you got your new clothes and you couldn't wait to get your suit out and everybody wore their new stuff, and like that's what our generation was. Even though when a person would go to church on that one Easter, one day out of a year,
yeah.
But they would, even back then, we would respect that part, get our speeches. Nowadays,
we had speeches too.
They thinking about they after church out there.
Listen, for the last couple of years, they have had Easter egg hunts at the parks, and they have had pews out, like when people have the shootout thing, and people have been unalived on Easter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. We just thought different. First of all, we thought differently of Sunday.
Right.
Sunday was Sunday was the Lord's day. Like,
listen, Sunday school, all that.
But even if you weren't a person that that did like your parents didn't get all that. Even when you got older, you just thought that was
No.
felt like that was God's day. Like
They didn't go. They sent me, whether they went or not. That's what they call the church van. You get on that van, you go to church. We ain't going, but you going. You got to get out of here.
hey Romeo.
Sunday school you went. Yes, sir.
Well, I don't have that story. I was in the car with Freddie and Carol going to church.
Man, hey, you gotta go.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday, every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Wednesday, every.
Listen,
Wait a minute. Let's say it said Little Lady Thompson says there was
reverence for Sunday is the Lord's day.
right, and that's what they like. Even people that had to work on Sunday, they felt like they was doing something wrong because they had to work on Sunday. It just was like Sunday was the Lord's day. But we done got so far from that. Now Sunday they having the people like I ain't going to church. I'm going to the brunch.
Nah,
The all you can eat bottom, all you can eat bottom of mimosas Sunday.
I have to tell me, wash my car today.
What?
Washing the car and everything else was Sunday.
So you ain't the right reverence. No, we knew what you meant, Lady Thompson. So you know that you got 7 days out of the week.
Mhm.
The person that wakes you up every day, you can't go give them 2 hours.
I can give them
Now
3.
see that's what
You can give them 3.
You know it wasn't no 2 hours we were coming up. It was 4-5 hours we were coming up. We've been in church so
I'm
long.
talking about right now, though, baby.
We did go to church. They were about 6 hours.
Oh God, church be so long.
You got
Oh.
testimony service. You got
What?
benediction. You got
Listen,
Benediction part of wait a minute. Big benediction part of church, Mia. What you
Listen.
got about?
we used to go in Oakland, no AC. No
I
sir.
can't do
What? Man, oh man, it'd be cool outside than in the building.
that.
I think Freedom Ministry was the first church I went to that they had a little sometimes long services, but they only had one offering. No churches I used to go to, but they had like 17 offerings.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's what I do respect. We have a one offering. One offering.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like hey look, we ain't like they ain't gonna count it and be like, all right, we got 800. We need to get
$200 more.
look, Rodney, we went to visit with another church, you know, like for how you have like pastor preachers like that. And they were doing I was sitting there like, what's happening right now?
Lord said $200 more in here.
Yeah.
200 more.
Listen, so let me tell y'all this story. It was some years ago now, but it wasn't that long ago. I was in I ran in the store one day. It was before Resurrection Sunday. I don't say Easter. I'm just gonna tell you I say Resurrection Sunday. And I walked in the store and everybody that was looking at me had black mark on their head. I said, I'm in a horror movie. I said, these all zombies. So I go down and look. First, I saw the first couple of people. I'm thinking, like, what's wrong? And then I don't know whether I went to a store that was right by a Catholic church that just had mass. Because everybody on every aisle, I think I was the only person that didn't have it. When I tell you I ran at that store,
You know what
I said, it's a night of the living dead. Everybody finna get me. But I found out that was I think it was Holy Week or something where they go to mass and they mass and they put the ashes on your face in a cross shape and they wear it all that day. But I didn't know that. I said, I'm not gonna be zombie food.
They just eat your brain.
They eat your brain.
That's it.
I don't watch scary movies, y'all. As y'all see, I don't know nothing about that.
I feel like that was one thing that my parents were very, especially my family, my whole family. You going to church on Sunday when you come home. That is not up for debate. You come into church, so you need to figure something out because you going to church. If you could do all, well, what they said was, if you could do all hell on a Saturday, you can go to church.
If you can do what?
He said, well, what his words were exactly was, if you can go to the bar on a Saturday, if you can go out and party and do whatever on a Saturday, you gonna praise the Lord on Sunday.
Listen. But But then here's the overcorrection, Mia. That was our generation that we heard that. But what I see now is they're like, with y'all generation, like, I'm gonna let them make a choice. I don't want them to, hey, Dr. Courageous, they can make a choice. They don't have to go. I'm letting them, express themselves and all this junk. I be like, yes.
Ain't heard that one.
You hear a lot of stuff now with the new generation is that now they're talking more about, like non-believers. And, you hear a lot of them like, well, if that's your God, why this or what God was? And you hear more so. We never questioned that when we came up. And now it's like, you used to be reading for yourself. But now you see that a lot of these kids, especially from social media and stuff like that, really, kind of question, like, where's when something tragic happens or something, where's your God? And, they want you to do this, and now they talk about
hold on a second, Rodney. Dr. Courageous, we're talking about a couple of things. We're talking about Gen Z versus Gen X, the stuff that we dealt with, and versus how they deal with it, respect factors on either side. But we're talking about the overcorrections, and now we're talking about how we used to have a respect and a reverence for Sunday that is no longer there. So you're definitely welcome to come up and join. We're not going to be on here much longer, but Mia came on in here and and set it off with Jesus. We just started the conversation rolling, but it's good because we actually have a particular topic.
You brought me up, so.
Okay. Maybe my finger too big. It gotta be perfect. Hold on a second, y'all. Oh, so we didn't have a particular. Well, I did bring you up because first of all, I had told my husband about you before, and I like the fact that you can connect with somebody that you may have had a difference with in the beginning. It's not people think like we got a beef all the time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like she came in, auntie this, auntie, you know what I'm saying? Like uncle, like she never met you, but you just start talking. Like it's people on here that be doing, and I think it's where the generational thing issue hit too, because some of the generations feel like they just have to attack them, right, instead of talking to them, and their generation just not here for it at all. Right. But I'm definitely thinking. Look at Bishop Gary L. Salters on my live.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Saints in here. The Saints. He was in church on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I was like, growing up, we was in church Sunday. Monday was choir rehearsal. Tuesday was youth check-in week.
Check-in. What is a youth check? What is a youth check-in?
So basically, it was where our youth teachers, like the youth pastors, would get in with us to like make sure that they were following up on the week that we were supposed to have. So they were doing like for us, I had to study the whole Bible. And the youth pastor that I was working with, she would, pick me up and she would take me to the church, and we would literally sit in the in our youth center. So we were in the youth center, and we would literally just be studying the Bible for like 3.5 hours.
Okay, so stop for a second, Mia. We didn't have youth pastors.
No. Or youth center.
There was no such thing as youth pastors when we were growing up.
Listen.
It wasn't?
No.
Y'all didn't have youth pastors?
No.
Listen, we had Sunday school in the four corners of the sanctuary.
Y'all didn't have youth pastors?
No. Look, you see Dr. Crazy in the comments? No, there was no such thing as a youth pastor.
That is wild.
They'll say, Mother Cherry, take them children back there and do the Sunday school lesson with them. Do it, but children sat in Bible study.
Right.
Children sat in church. Well, no children's church.
Well, no children's church
God.
at all. That's why I was saying we got taught how to sit still and be quiet. because we had to.
And I understand why now they want to break it down on their level, because when we was talking about Jesus gonna pay our bills, we was in like, we ain't got no bills because we didn't know, we didn't have bills.
Yeah.
But then
the byproduct of that is the children go to school and can't be still and can't stop talking.
I get it, but I'm saying,
I mean,
Dr. Crazy, so I know. Listen, you see the comments, and we didn't have no children's church or
None of that.
what's the name?
But then we have like
Open up
a youth Sunday.
my Facebook again. We had a youth Sunday,
Yeah.
yes,
Right.
but youth Sunday was done by the youth department.
Right.
But the youth department, like she said, the youth might have met on Wednesday
Right.
or Tuesday, but you didn't have no youth pastors.
Yeah, we had youth
Former
pastors.
page.
We had so we had to do our daily check-ins on our daily check-in was like for our community service for the church were on Tuesdays,
This the one
and that was like our meetings. And then Wednesday was our Bible study. So that's when we had our Bible study, and the adults had their Bible study, but ours were separated in groups.
Crazy, man. Oh.
That wasn't crazy.
You just sitting there like a mummy, like you a zombie or something. You been eating my brain? When live, you can go have a seat, baby. You knew we was on live.
And then we had,
Why don't you just call me when you're done?
Okay.
and then we had like Friday nights. We had like youth night. So that was basically like where we would pick a movie and we would watch it,
Oh
and then we would
God.
have the lock-ins.
Oh God, lock-ins. Let me tell you. But hold on. Let me read the comments first. We go back to lock-in. Exactly. And we were not a part of the conversation either. Huge miss, because I had questions, right? Listen, but it was disrespectful to ask questions. That's what this generation do. Now these generation, they gonna ask you some questions and they don't care what you're talking about. All right, so hold on. So Salter said, and that's why many of us know the scriptures the way we do. And that's true. And I see both sides of it. Of both sides, I do believe the children need to be taught on their level, but I do believe there were things we learn about the presence of God and the movement of God, and how like now we're sensitive to when the Spirit of God is moving because we've seen it all of our lives. We knew when things started happening, that feeling you got, you might not know how to describe it, but you knew something was happening, and then you start seeing such do this, and you start to learn certain things. So I do believe there, but at the same time, I believe they should have been taught on their level. We should have been taught more on our level as
I
well.
think to me, that's what Sunday school was for, in my opinion.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like now, even the kids come to Sunday school, which most don't, they're not in church when that stuff is happening because they're in children's church. So they never get to see the way the service goes when you say when God's moving or whatever the case may be, because they're somewhere else.
And and here's the thing. So this is when like we end up having children's church when my children got to be a little older. So we would have Sundays where the presence of God was very high and things were happening, but like somebody started speaking in tongues or something, that would scare the stank out of my children because they did what that was normal to us, but it wasn't normal to them.
Right.
Sean talking about he thought somebody was possessed. I was like, what?
Well, see, it's different in my church. I'm Southern Baptist, so they didn't do all that at my church.
Yeah, we were non-denominational, so we would be feeling in my hands, feeling in my feet. Somebody might take out running and jump over a pew.
You weren't allowed to say stuff in church.
We had a lot. They was doing a lot. A little too much.
They weren't doing nothing. The mothers and the deacons won't really ever say anything in church. Everybody else was quiet.
I would never make it to that church.
The way it was.
Never.
Because I be talking, look, even rating, listen, so I do
Listen.
So I do the sound, right? I mean, not
Video.
the video, and I'm talking to the, I do the online, but like they be talking, they be like, you know what happened? I be like, what happened? Like that's me during the sermon today, right now.
In my church where I grew up, the usher will come get you and escort you outside.
What did it say, Raymond?
Don't let you go in church.
Oh no.
No, it said exactly.
I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness, so I saw none of that. Then, as an adult, I went to non-denominational, and I was learning right alongside my daughter, Right? My daughter, yeah, she asked me and I asked the elder.
Right. But you know, the funny thing is that we now, that's what I can appreciate about my church. People ask questions and people will take time to sit and break the question, the answer down. And
Did you say your church? Like I don't go there?
I'm talking about people on here, baby. I know you go there, love. Okay. But if what I love about our church is that if there's a question, we answer the question. But if we can't if we don't know the answer, what will happen is people say, you know what? We're gonna find the answer for you. And that's everybody in that. I don't know any time I told anybody to shut up or like your question is not important. Even stuff I think like we didn't answer that question already. But if the person don't get it, they will answer it until they get it. That's what I have to love about it, because that's not common in churches anymore. Like I saw a girl, they said she gonna tell her story about some experience in the church. She said she called a coach. I'm gonna tell you who it was later. But she said she asked too many questions. And I feel that because I know churches are not designed for you to ask so many questions. Hey, Shonda, she said, hey, her favorite couple.
How you doing?
She said, I love teaching pastors. Right.
You say any more.
What?
Someone like that growing up, I told you started doing all that talking.
No, but I'm saying, I'm not talking about your denomination because I don't know what that meant she was going to, because that's not normal. But you have to sit and be quiet.
Yes, be quiet. You're in reverence of God.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I would fail.
Yes, be put out.
I would be put out.
I still go there.
No, you wouldn't.
No,
you wouldn't. No, you
wait outside the car.
Wait, he said he gonna be put out. Listen,
you get
so I won't be at the Southern Baptist Church or the convention. No, I won't.
Oh, Southern Baptist convention was all that. I like that.
Nah. Have you ever seen a Kojic convention?
Yes.
I never been
Lord, yes.
Them Kojic conventions, they have a whole. When I tell you, boy, look at him. Did you see Salt talking about he had to have a certain. What was his beat?
Oh,
165 or something stupid.
Something, yeah, beat for me. I forgot what he said.
Yeah.
I don't want none of that.
Listen.
I don't care if nobody said it. My grandma always had.
Listen, Salt. Okay, listen. Bishop Salter's got a certain tempo. What is it, Salter's 165 or 125 that he got to have his shot. Look, 165. I was right. Beats per minute. When that come on, that's when he get his shout music. That's see right there. I seen them. I was like, first of all, I'll be tired because I didn't shout it for a long period. I could tie to the fact I think I just felt like I was tired, just absolutely tired. You act like you slaying the spirit, but you just tired.
Now, I'm trying to remember what's the difference in the songs y'all do. I know one is like the worship songs, and then one is
one is praise and no, one is praise and one is worship.
Which one's a slow song?
Worship.
So that's all they did in my church, worship song. No fast songs, all slow. This was the beat.
That's not worship.
To all the songs.
That's not worship, honey.
Just slow.
Baby, that's not worship.
What is that?
That's old. That's old.
How is not worship?
That
was worship. You were there. It was.
That's old ninja stuff.
That's what we used to have on our black slacks and our white jacket for the choir, the men's choir. Black tie.
Hold on, Salter said something. I was born and raised in Kojic Church. I'm not there now, but the teachings, you know, people that's Kojic sometimes is a little special. They think their church is the only way.
I don't know if I've ever been to one of them churches.
I have.
I've been to Holiness. Now Holiness get down.
Yes, we do.
They be running up and down the aisles and everything.
Holiness, they make a bunch of noise. They have their drums and they music so loud.
Crazy,
you be deaf when you leave a Holiness church.
Listen, I went one time. My grandma when I was little. Man, I had a good time.
Listen, you be like this. There's the ass right there. You be like Jesus. And then they be like this to the sound man. Turn me up. No. I can go down the street and listen to you.
My first time in there, I was about 8 years old, but I had a great time. Especially from what I was normally used to with Southern Baptists going in there. I'm like,
hold on. So Shonda, you was Holiness?
Southern Baptist.
You say you was Holiness, Shonda?
Well, I come from Pentecostal. I'm Pentecostal.
Yeah, I'm Baptist.
That's too many denominations. What's the difference between Pentecostal?
I'm raised in Pentecostal. It's really no difference. I was raised
Baptist.
Pentecostal.
I say same thing, yeah.
It's the same thing.
That's holiness.
It's the same.
Kawana said that's yeah, read him as they won't pop up on there, baby.
Baptist.
Holiness is in every church.
All right, Dr. Courageous says, listen, they scare me. Imagine coming from a service where they play a record player literally and then walk to a church where the chairs and the floors vibrate. Listen.
They get down there, boy.
And you can tell the ones that came from somewhere like that, Dr. Courageous, because they be like this. Everything that's happening, and if somebody holler, woo! You know, the spirit hit somebody over here, they be woo! They be like this.
I was in there, I was so enamored.
They look like they was in a scary movie.
This is great.
Look at here. What? That's how you was doing in church?
Because what happened is we went with my grandma's neighbor to her church one evening when my grandma had me over there. And that was my first time going from what the church I was used to, because my grandma's church was Southern Baptist too, at St. John. So it was, never nothing going on in there. It was always so boring. So when I was in there and people flipping and they playing a tambourine and all that.
Look, Dr. Crazy, I got hugs, baby. You like somebody say, wow! Like this.
What's a tambourine?
I promise you, whenever there's a business, I want to see how they respond when somebody's yelling.
Man, listen.
Or especially if somebody starts speaking in tongues. Somebody starts speaking in tongues, and then they be like, what?
I had a great time. Great time.
Boy, I'm telling you. Coming from somebody that there was no noise.
Nothing.
Hey,
Wow.
T. Marie, we talking about these differences in denominations and churches.
No noise in my church. Yeah,
But when I go to a church, so my husband's a sound man and a praise and worship singer. Child, we used to fight about this sound. I'd be like turned up, and he'd be like, he ain't turned up. It's too loud. So then you go to somebody else's church where they like turned up, and I'm like, I need earplugs in here because this is too loud.
Too loud. You need all that. You can't even understand what they're saying. It's so loud.
All of it sound muffled.
What is he saying?
Oh, Jesus.
It's like that big drum with the towel on the inside.
All you hear is the drum, nothing else. Nobody else saying nothing. Anyway, listen, Kawana say, I was raised in Baptist church. If you got the Holy Ghost, they took you out of church. Yeah, I'm telling you.
They took you out of church?
Listen, the ushers control the church.
Wait. But okay, now there's different kinds of she said Baptist. You said something about Southern Baptist, which they don't talk, but there's some other kind of Baptist church that
Southern Baptist, they had Free Will, they had two other ones too. It's like
why you just want to be non-denomination? We gotta be aware of what kind of Baptist you is.
Maybe that's just who you identify with.
Southern Baptist, you got Southern Baptist,
You got AME.
No, but we talking about the types of Baptists right now.
Yeah, that type. You got Southern, Free Will, and this godly. I forget the other. It's two more. Because all of the conferences used to happen around the same time for the different Baptist churches.
So if you had conference,
Right. So you went to the
American.
Yeah. AME is African Methodist Episcopal.
Oh, that girl, listen. Okay, we didn't even got to all the denominations. We was just trying. We know it's more than one kind of Baptist.
Right. Yes.
And what? Okay, so which one don't wear makeup and had them skirts down to the floor? That's holiness.
That's the Pentecostal. That's the Pentecostal.
Y'all know what? Can y'all just love the Lord and let people make noise? Because I talk back to the preacher. I'm not a quiet person.
The ushers control the church.
I wasn't wearing no skirt to my feet.
Listen.
Listen.
You gotta use the bathroom. You think you're gonna get up?
Now, this is what I did respect This is what I did respect. If they were praying, you weren't moving. They were praying, you weren't walking out of the church. They was reading the scripture. If the pastor was preaching,
and you weren't coming in either. Them doors were locked.
You was not moving in that. Listen, no, ma'am. Them ushers was snatch your butt and sit. Listen, it wasn't no assault then. They would snatch your butt and sit you down.
Them old ladies were strong as all I know.
Mia, you're missing. I told you your generation is different. But when you walk out of church and the pastor is preaching, they would snatch you down, sit down.
And if you don't, them old ladies will paint you.
They
With
grab
them,
you
with them
and
white gloves
and turn your
Ooh,
meat.
Jesus.
But listen,
You talking about pain?
I'ma look, okay. If I got to go, I got to go. Okay,
Mia, we told you it's a difference in generation.
Don't work like that, baby.
Mm-mm.
You got to wait till you released.
Play about chewing gum. Oh no.
No candy. at all.
Listen, they would come up to you with in their hand.
Give it to
Bring
me.
your face.
And put it.
No, but look, they want you to put it in their hand. First of all, you ain't spitting that in my hand. I don't care what you're chewing.
They got on gloves.
No, every church, we didn't have gloves at our church, and they would still put it in your
They
hand.
always had gloves in my church.
We wasn't holding it Southern Baptist,
White
Eastern
gloves.
Baptist,
All of these
United
gloves.
Baptist, English Baptist. We wasn't none of them Baptists, honey.
Chad, we-
Not the English Baptist.
White gloves
I
is a
seen it
must.
done to me. A lady brought the napkin and she put it right up to my face, and I looked up at her and she looked down at me, and I just turned my head and I just kept on chewing. The next thing I got a little tap on the shoulder.
Come on with it. Got to go.
Gotta go.
Got to go. You got to get up out of here.
Dr. Courageous said, and that's why there is no more religious confusion.
So much.
Oh, so all right, okay. Right, but I
mean, for me, I don't want to speak for me only because I don't even know about me. If I was caught chewing gum in church, I was told to spit it out. And but why y'all, okay, y'all made me chew out gum, but I was over here eating old people candy. What's the difference?
What the
I was still,
Because
what's old people candy,
You
Mia?
talking about butterscotch, peppermints.
The peppermints and
The
the
hard
red-
candies don't mess up the carpet. The gum will. That's why.
Yep.
The hard candy ain't gonna mess up the carpet.
talk about some, okay, and here's the thing with the pews. Y'all remember the pews?
Yeah.
Them pews.
Yeah.
So in the pews, if you was crawling underneath them pews during service and the usher saw you, that's when you got caught.
Wait.
Boy, you wish
Who-
you
who-
would crawling underneath.
Who is your mama
Right, ain't no way.
and your daddy to let you crawl in the pew?
Nobody.
Listen.
home.
I'm gonna just tell you like this. If I had a child crawl under the pew by me, I'm popping that child. Listen, hold on. If I have a child crawl in the pew by me, I don't even gotta know who your parent is. I'm popping you. Get your butt out my road.
That would never happen in my church. Your baby couldn't even cry. The usher would come get your baby and take it outside.
We never did it during service, but here's the thing. Even when and my mom said, hey, you got your good tights on?
Nobody home.
That strawberry paper wrap thingy.
That's the right candy.
Oh yeah, the little strawberry candies. You know, got a strawberry.
Oh,
paper.
look, yes.
Yes.
Girl, I forgot about them.
They
What
good.
the things called?
I don't know. They good.
Butterscotch candy.
But my thing was my grandmother, she snatched me up so fast and whooped me in that church parking lot. And Sister Vera asked her, is she okay? She said she got the Holy Spirit. She's all
Oh,
right.
Florence said primitive Baptist.
That's it.
Yep.
That's
What is
another
a
one.
primitive? Why do you need so many Baptists?
It's some different
Then
ones.
you got the Greater Saints.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Is that Baptist?
Greater Saints. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So it's
Greater Saint Baptist,
It's quite a
Free
few.
Will, Primitive,
Southern. Cause we were Southern Baptists.
Hold My Mule Baptist. I don't know what's happening right now.
There's another one too
Well,
that most of the
all I'm
YT
saying
people were.
is-
Theirs was a different Baptist as well.
Black parents don't play about church.
New.
Well, they didn't.
Yeah.
They
They
didn't.
used to.
They didn't. Now it's like let my child be free.
Not
Let my child. They be now, Mia. I told you we did the overcorrection, and the overcorrection allowed for a lot of foolishness.
Well,
True.
I didn't sign up for that foolishness because I ain't got no kids. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
but you was the one that was with the foolishness, coming to church, your ripped jeans and your stomach got turned.
Crawling underneath the
You
pews.
crawling underneath the pews.
Yeah,
you was
wild.
you was the one, Mia.
You wild.
Okay, let me. I'm gonna save myself in this one. I can explain myself in that one.
Explain yourself.
Okay, well here's the thing. I was not planning on going to.
What your
church
grandma said. Why was you not planning on going to church?
Because
You can't give God 2 hours. What your grandma asked.
I can't in my bed. I can't praise him in my bed. I mean, dang, why I gotta get up?
Mia. Mia.
That's another one. That's Bedside Baptist.
Oh God.
I was a strong member of Bedside Baptist for many years.
Okay, Mia, I got this question. I want you to answer this honestly, right?
Okay.
When you lay in your bed and watch church, do you make it through the whole service awake?
Yeah.
What?
No.
I know she.
No.
That's why I told her tell the truth, cause you don't.
No, okay, no. I make it like halfway. I make it to the halfway point. Like
That's why you need to get your butt up like your grandma told you. Take your raggedy butt to church.
Look,
Okay,
she might be
but
sleeping in
then
church
she
too.
went, listen, my thing is this though. I was not planning. So of course I packed what I had packed. And so when I spent the night at her house and she's like, "What are you wearing to church?" I said, "These jeans and this shirt and jacket and my Uggs." And she was like, You wearing what?
We get
I said,
right, grandma.
No,
I
ma'am.
said my Ugg slippers. And she's
Not
like,
gonna
slippers
happen.
to church, ripped jeans, and a crop. She said, "You know what you can do? You can go in my closet and you can." I said,
See that? Listen, that teaches you the way you bring your clothes. When you got to wear your grandma clothes and look like some old lady. Yeah. Hold on. Dr. Courageous says, "I do bedside tabernacle since COVID, and yes, I watch from the praise. Oh, praise worship benediction. Well, you one of the few, because as safe as I would like to say that I am, if I watched it in the bed, I end up asleep."
She was like, and then she was like, "You need to wear." She was like, "You could wear one of my suits." I said, "Your suits."
Grandma said, "Go put you on the suit, nigga. You gonna really go understand?"
And the thing was, we're the same size in the shoes. I'm an 8 and she an 8. So she was like, "You could wear one of my heels." I said, "Nana, no." She was like, "Nana,
yes, baby." Nana said, "Go put on one of them young suits and them shoes."
She looking like one of the mothers of the church.
So you was looking like a mother, Mia, like one of the church mothers.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, she a minister in the church and she was preaching that Sunday. And I said, "Nana, they gonna be looking at me." And she was like, "Well, you should have thought about that before you came to my house."
I'm with Nana.
You are tripping.
Message.
This is not funny.
You learned a lesson, didn't you?
Like an old mother.
I bet you when you went to Nana house again, you didn't play that game.
You had some clothes.
That's how I told you. That's the only way y'all generation learn. I got to show you better than I can tell you.
Stop.
Your car, you coming home when you want to, and you going outside and your car gone.
So that's how I was coming. I was coming as I am. Like, my gosh.
You came as you was.
No, what you did was you came as grandma.
What's going to say?
No, and then one of the girls were like, "Why you got your grandma clothes on?" And I said, "Because I spent the night at her house and I was not planning on coming to church. And she told me to put on her church clothes, and that's what I did because I wasn't trying to get slapped."
Oh, Florence put forsake not.
Baby, they can't say, baby, you gotta say it now.
But she didn't put the complete verse.
I know, but go ahead and say what she said.
Forsake not the assembling of yourself with the saints. You could have said it. You heard what I said.
I'm saying, baby, you reading our mummy like this.
I'm trying to make sure I read what
First
I'm
of
reading.
all, don't make me lick your face like Shanice did mine.
Don't do that.
We can tell y'all married.
You just got through eating dinner. No, sir. I don't want
baby.
no rice.
For better or for worse.
That's
For
worse.
better for worse.
That's worse.
For better or for worse. Give me sugar.
She said that.
Unhand me, woman.
She also, and see, here's the thing though, y'all respect marriage. We don't. I ain't gonna lie about
Y'all don't respect marriage.
We don't.
Y'all don't respect marriage.
What is it y'all don't respect about it?
All of it.
For me, it's
all of it. Oh, hold on, Mia. Let me give you Mia an example. These are in the earlier times when me and Mia was not friends. And we was not auntie and niece at this moment. Mia talking about y'all be making y'all be cooking dinner for him. Oh, I ain't doing that for nobody. As she put a big man meal in the microwave.
A big man meal. Not the microwave.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she put a hot pocket or whatever that mess was in the microwave. I said, first of all, look, I was giving him the business. I said, first of all, he don't want that. I said, and y'all can't cook. That's why y'all ain't trying to cook no meals, because y'all can't cook.
Listen, you ain't gonna get no husband with that mess, no way.
Mia said she ain't cooking for no man.
You ain't gotta worry about it.
Mia's view of marriage is not good, babe. We gotta work on Mia.
Listen, she making hot pockets. You ain't gotta worry about it.
I feel like this.
Yes, Sausage, you missed a whole lot. A whole lot.
cook because I want to eat.
You miss all the people scared when people started shouting. Dr. Courageous was one of them. When they hearing noise, they got scared because they came from church that they make no noise.
No.
Why am I cooking for a man that is not my husband? That's what I want to
No, you said about our husband. Why you cook for your husband?
He could cook for himself. You got 2 arms, 2 legs. God could do
Yeah,
that.
if he cook, are you gonna eat some?
You
Oh my.
know how to cook?
Oh
The
no.
hell? Cooking for
What the what, Mia?
Oh,
Listen,
What What Mia?
listen. You, hey,
Oh,
no.
wait, baby, wait.
I heard you say.
I got no. I'm trying to get me and we established some stuff.
Yeah,
I meant what in the world?
Right. We working on Mia.
if he cook, you gonna eat it, and you want him to pay the bills.
Okay, so like.
Oh,
we go
right.
50-50. Yeah, we go 50-50.
Oh, you want
Are
50-50?
you under the age of 40?
Yes,
I'm
child.
21.
She 20 something, child.
That's understandable. She 20.
No, but she doesn't. No, you missing the part, Shonda. She doesn't respect marriage and the institution of marriage and how it goes and doing something for your man. She's just not here for it.
Yeah, like you can cook for yourself.
Stay single.
That's what I told her, Shonda. Stay single.
I'm in a relationship though, but he was like, I told him,
You know what?
we've been together for a year.
you heard your uncle Mia? He said, you know what?
You know what?
I'm in a relationship.
You know what?
And you told him you ain't gonna do nothing?
I told him I wasn't gonna cook on a daily. I said, if
What
we ever
do you
get
cook
married,
when you
I'm not
cook?
cooking for you on a daily.
She gonna cook a hot pocket.
What do you cook when you cook?
A hot pocket?
Raymond, I've been calling.
Oh Lord, let me go on mute.
No,
You say Raymond?
don't understand.
Nobody want no Raymond.
I am a college student.
Girl, you say you cooking ramen noodles?
She say wrong.
I'm not cooking. Okay, I'm not cooking a full course meal. I'm just not. I'm not built that way. I mean, I'm glad y'all did it. It overcame it, but I'm not.
She said overcame it. Like it's an obstacle.
So slaving over a kitchen over a hot stove for that man. I'm sorry. Figure it out. DoorDash.
Mia, that's okay. So Mia, what's the average cost of DoorDash for one person?
Let's see. So you talking about Monday through Friday? Or Monday
No,
through
for one
Sunday?
person, right? You're going to at least spend. Okay, let's say 2 people, right? You're going to at least spend $40.
Yeah,
40 times 7 is what?
that's wait.
Say you're gonna get a calculator. 40 times 7. That's one meal.
280.
Oh, that's $95.
Listen. So
She said $95.
$95. Baby, do the math.
me and you in
That's
college.
$280.
Mia.
$95.
Hold on. So let's say this. 40. Go back. Go ahead. 40 times 3. That's 120 times 7. $840 worth of takeout.
In 1 week.
1 week.
I'm not doing that.
Well, you can get.
I'm not gonna sit here and convince you to do that. If that's not what you want to do, if your man happy with the hot pockets and the big man, okay, go ahead. But that ain't gonna last long.
Nah.
That's
Not at
not
all.
gonna last long, baby.
Okay, well, y'all.
And he gonna be sneaking to the girl house down the street that got him a hot meal and some hot coochie.
He can Uber Eats by himself. He don't need you for that.
I'm like a wife right now. Okay, I'm not in wifely mode. Okay, I'm 21. I'm living my best life. Okay, I'm not here for.
Look, that's fine. We talking about when you get married.
If I do get married, that's the question.
Yeah, but I'm saying he can Uber Eats by himself. He don't need you to Uber Eats. That means he just got to pay for you too.
I mean, look, I'll get you some groceries. I'll pay for groceries.
But you're not gonna cook.
Well,
So you gonna buy groceries and sit in the house?
No,
Wow.
I'll buy groceries and then he
To sit in the house?
Eat during the week.
What you buy groceries for, Mia?
That's all gonna change when she get
Look,
the right.
what kind of groceries you talking about? Peanut butter and jelly groceries? Cereal?
Yes, I know how to make. I made a grocery list. I know how to do grocery
Well,
shopping.
Mia, do you know how to cook, baby? Do you know how to cook? That's the biggest question of all. Do you know how to cook?
Yeah, you.
Cook what?
Do you know how to make gravy from scratch? Do you know how to make mother pork chops and make the gravy?
Smother pork chops. Girl, you talk about
Mia, she older than me.
Auntie, you talking about like grown people cooking. Like, no, I don't do that.
That is grown people cooking. I know your grandmama cook like that.
Yeah,
Okay, hold on. Dr. Crazy say my best friend, a Gen X, doesn't cook, can't cook, and they've been married for 40 years.
Okay, look how they turned out.
That's an anomaly.
That's not a normal case.
That's
you know how like when they give you side effects, they say 1 out of 5 million can die from this medicine. Yeah, that's just a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, well, why y'all want me to cook? Why he can't cook? Why that man can't cook for himself?
What you need, Mia? What? Okay, so Mia, what would you be providing to this man?
My presence and
that ain't work.
Mia.
What do y'all want from me? I'm not understanding.
Mia.
She said a present.
Mia.
Wow.
Your hot pocket is not a prize. Because he can get a hot pocket on every corner. And I ain't talking about the one going to the microwave. I'm talking about your hot pocket between your legs. They on every corner.
Every corner.
They on every corner. Okay?
He
They all different sizes. Some of them a little gooier. Some of them got different flavors on the inside. Some of them tighter. Some of them a little looser. Them hot pockets on every corner, Mia.
He ain't seen that corner yet.
Oh, you a lie. If you ain't providing nothing but
you don't want to cook and no hot pocket. Oh yeah. Listen,
right.
Hey, that relationship is like a dollar store cell phone. It run out of minutes.
Why? So, y'all stressing me. Okay, listen, because I feel like this. I feel like if he really wants me to make something to eat, I'll do something. Okay, I'm not making a whole gourmet meal or nothing. You want a hot meal? I'll get my grandma to cook it and then tell her I made it.
Oh my God.
Mia.
I don't know what y'all want.
Shonda. I don't know.
All I can say is,
Y'all want me to think like a wife right now, and I'm not thinking about marriage.
No. No. Because when I was 21, I was cooking butter beans and collard greens and everything, and baked chicken and everything else.
Y'all was really making food.
Yes, I had no choice but to learn how to cook.
We making ramen noodles over here.
Do y'all put meat in your ramen noodles? Do you put shrimp or chicken?
No, I'm not doing all that.
Dr. Courageous said, don't stress out, dearest. It will work out. Just stay open to compromise. I'm just trying to get her to understand that she is cut off. She don't look at, she's not open to marriage, and especially what marriage in the traditional,
I'm trying to have a good time. Okay. I'm not trying to be.
I'm not gonna rag on too. I'm not gonna bag on too bad because she is 21. To me, she's still young and trying to live her life.
I am. I really am.
You eat your ramen noodles with that salt water, and I'm just.
Y'all gonna have a high blood pressure?
You're right. That is
Look,
hilarious.
I'm over here eating some Greek yogurt for a snack.
Okay, look, all I'm gonna say is this. Okay, y'all been married for a long time, clearly.
And
I feel like the women of today are not like the women of back in the day.
And you are correct.
I am a modern woman.
Nothing right about that.
I do not want to slave over a hot stove, cook for a man and them kids. I ain't good. I'm good.
Just keep living, baby. Keep living.
Right?
Getting up. That's what you do. Keep getting up.
Well, one day I'll change my mind. I'll cook for that man.
You will.
But not them kids. Thank you for the heart. I'm not having.
she said, not them kids. Mia, what your kids gonna eat, honey?
What kids? Ain't no kids coming out of this body.
Hey, Jules.
I am not having children. That looks like hard work and determination.
It definitely is.
Dedication and patience.
Heartbreak and disappointment.
Just think about you and what you gave your parents.
And nourishment. Oh no, I can't get that. Oh no. Oh Lord. do. Don't
Listen,
do
a
that.
lot of them like that. So I guess the population gonna go down with this next
Okay,
generation
talk about some
because none of them want to have kids.
Well, I don't want children. I'm good off of that. Thank you.
What's the role with your
I got 5 children, and I think only one of them,
Mm-mm.
2 of them said one want to have children,
Mm.
and the other one talking about, I guess he's talking about in the future, but only 2 out of the 5 talking about having children.
I don't want children. They can Mm-mm. Lord. Mm-mm. Don't. Ooh.
You over 21, 22, 23, and you haven't had any, I guess they can say you're doing pretty good.
I ain't had no kids, and you know why I don't have any children? Because that the world don't need that. The world does not need me to be a.
Mm-mm.
No.
I'm
First
sorry.
of all, you going to jail because you talking about you ain't feeding the kids.
I agree.
That's the first thing.
I
So
just
you
I feel like
locked up.
I'll be selfish.
Look,
I'll be
Mia,
selfish.
my son just came in the room. Look, Sid, I wish you could join. We talking about y'all millennials and y'all Gen something. I don't know what y'all doing.
Well, no, I don't know if he in there with her because he.
No, he in there with her because Sean them in the same bracket with Amari.
Yeah, but I'm saying he
29.
yeah, she 21. So she younger than.
But if Amari and the triplets are in the same bracket, Mia is in between them, so she's in that with
But
them.
I don't think they're in the one with Cedric.
They are no. Baby.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know, guys. I told you that. Yeah, we looked it up.
Here's the thing. I feel like if
Hey,
I were to
son.
have children, I would not want them. I would give them up. I would not want them because I do not think that I am responsible.
Wait, you gonna give them up?
Yeah, adoption. You know, there's options.
Thank
You
you.
got choices. You got
Why- but why you-
choices.
It's called condoms.
Right, birth control.
Okay,
if
listen,
you don't
I'm
want to
not
have them.
saying that. I'm saying if I ever found out that I was pregnant and I'm married, and I'll be honest.
I don't think your husband going for that.
I don't look.
How
I
you
don't
gonna give up
believe
my
in that
babies?
either, okay? As a Christian, I don't believe in that, but I'm saying that there are multiple options.
No, but I'm saying
Choices.
if I have my wife is pregnant, she talking about giving up my kid for adoption. Like, no, baby, that ain't gonna work.
Well, I'm not raising them, so
So-
you
Well,
gonna have to
they're
divorce
coming
me.
from you.
Right, you at an
You can
impasse.
divorce me.
No, the children are coming. If you get pregnant, the children coming from you, so you gonna get rid of them.
She said she gonna give them up for adoption.
Well, they'll go to a
You know what,
somewhere.
Mia?
You know what?
We talking all that talk now, but if you got pregnant and once you felt that baby move in your stomach, you'll change your mind. And then when you have that baby, you lay that baby on your chest, you're gonna have a whole.
That just don't sound appealing. Kids don't sound appealing to me because they grow up and you gotta take care of them for the rest of their life. And I ain't-
Look.
Them lies.
Hey, look. Hold on, guys. Look, Cedric put in the comments. Millennial is 81
1981
the
to
90s.
1996.
So she was born after that, so she not in there with them.
Yes, I am. I'm a Gen Z. I was born
No, but Cedric
2002.
is a millennial.
That's for her. She really millennial. Yes, Lord.
Cedric
Well,
is
I
a
know
millennial.
him. Huh?
Cedric is a millennial.
I'm a Gen Z.
He was born in
I was born
95.
2002 in the early 2000s.
So millennials.
Yeah,
what's
she's
it?
Gen Z. He's
I'm saying,
I told you
I'm
you
saying,
weren't in there.
no, but what? So what we? Oh, we was
We
we
Y'all are
X.
Gen
We
X.
Gen X.
Y'all was 70s.
I'm saying Cedric
we
is
the
a
ones
millennial.
that they had to remind our parents that they had children. Where are your kids at? It's 10 o'clock. Where are your children? Do you know your children are?
Well, I think I'm past that. I'm behind. Y'all way behind.
Kids.
Listen,
change everything.
I want to know. Do y'all remember the TV going off
Yeah, boy.
Oh yeah, at 12 o'clock.
at 12 o'clock?
12
Dun,
o'clock.
dun, 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 dun. And then it went to white static. Y'all thought y'all might have podcasts if you want to.
You got the
All I'm
bars
saying
first,
is-
then the status.
And I'm gonna leave it at this. All I'm gonna say is, I'm not in a rush to get married anytime soon.
Please don't.
I'm not believe trust that. That's a lot of work. No, I'm not interested. I mean, I fantasized about it, but I'm not like, let's get married. Oh no,
See what's
on my
personal
Uh-uh.
because it won't pop up.
Well,
no,
you stay right
no
there.
children,
Right.
no marriage, no kids. I'm just
Yeah,
in the
that's it,
dating
huh?
phase. I'm chilling. I'm relaxing,
right?
enjoying life as a college student, kid free, child free.
That's good.
I ain't got time for them kids.
Enjoy.
Look, 82 all day.
I don't understand
Listen.
why. In this economy, who is raising children in this economy?
All right, so y'all see what the brackets are. Put what you are in the comments. So we I keep forgetting.
Gen Z, baby.
We know we're not
X. We X.
We're not X.
We are Gen X.
Y'all are Gen X. Y'all
We
was
are
born
Gen
in the
X.
70s.
Gen X
Y'all
in
was
79.
Gen X were raised by boomers.
Right, the baby boomers. That's
Hey,
our
Amanda.
parents. Our parents are the baby boomers.
Gen Xer.
But I was born in '66, so what is that?
You
Oh.
are a
Oh.
Gen X.
You part of Gen X.
Hey, Shonda.
Don't
Oh.
you say whole either. Don't you say it.
Oh.
I heard
Gen Xer.
I
Gen
said
X.
you're
Look, Gen X. Gen X.
I didn't say old.
Amanda said she Gen X.
Yeah, my sister was born in 66.
I heard it way over here.
Shonda. Shonda. Ain't you old?
5 miles away.
Shonda, ain't you old? Ain't you old?
No.
No,
Ain't y'all- like y'all was born in the time where y'all was literally the last generation who did not have like electronics. Y'all ain't have no electronic devices.
No,
We-
we did. No, we did not.
Who you talking? Who? Wait. Who you talking about? Shonda generation or mine?
She in our generation.
Y'all.
Shonda older than
She's
me.
a Gen X still.
Baby, Shonda's older than me.
And she
Shonda,
talking about us.
Shonda a baby
we,
boomer.
We didn't have no electronics until we got in high school.
Okay, listen here. So y'all literally are the last generation.
Shonda, what year you was born?
She just told you.
1966. I'm 57 years
The
old.
same
Oh, you
age
made
as my
about
sister.
1 year.
She the same age as my sister.
Baby, why you keep saying that?
Because you're not listening. You just hollering. That's about you got your mouth going, but you ain't listening.
I know, but you keep saying about your sister like that. That correlates something for me. It don't.
Okay, so
It's the year
all
she
I'm
was
saying
born.
is this.
Okay, I'm trying to listen. This it's too many different categories. I don't understand them all.
Because you ain't listening. Shut up your mouth and listen.
So what y'all gonna do is here. Let me tell y'all what y'all gonna do because y'all not about to share.
What we gonna do?
Y'all understand? Y'all just gonna have to understand that the new adults, we don't want kids.
She say the
I'm
new
sorry.
adults.
My son, y'all, you see in the comment, you see in the comment right there, Cedric Thomas. He want Junior. He want kids.
You want kids?
But he
Yes.
he was born way before her.
Why you want kids?
Why you want kids? Why you ain't gonna let me have no grandkids? Jeez.
See, I want to be a grandmother. I want to skip the kids part.
Thank you.
I'll
My
be a
son said he do
grandmother.
want kids. Thank you.
Dang, I do want kids. Why?
How you gonna skip?
And
the
he
kids?
listen. Wait. He said I want kids. She said why?
Like,
Rodney, can y'all do something with her? She
No, but
said
she
why?
want to be a grandma. She want to skip the kids.
How you gonna be a grandma?
Right,
With,
how that work?
because
How that work?
like, oh my god.
Look, we
Look.
could have did that too.
All I'm gonna say is this: I am not looking to have kids because that's exhausting.
Well, I'm a grandma with 5 granddaughters, and
My daughter doesn't.
ooh,
She.
Dr. Crazy say my daughter doesn't. She's a Gen Z.
She don't want kids either.
That should tell you something because our generation, let's be honest,
Y'all
we are broke.
generation crazy.
And we're broke, and not in this economy.
Y'all generation crazy.
Y'all broke. Yeah, y'all
We
They
are
definitely broke.
Yeah.
My one daughter, she don't want to. She like dogs. I'm her children.
Too broke to have kids. I got a dog. I got a fur baby. Okay, that is my child. Okay, I'm good off of him. Okay.
I tried to tell her she could have one of my grandkids, but I forgot they older than she is. So
Right?
Oh, don't give me. Oh, I'll take grandkids. I'll take a grandchild.
Mia, they older than you. His grandkids older than you, honey.
Oh well, never mind. You can keep them.
Well, my granddaughter is 3 years younger than you. Ooh.
Oh well, how old is she? I'll take her. I'll take her as a grandchild. And I'll give her back to you, and then I'll just give her back
You
to
don't
you.
give back to her mom, to her mama.
I know that's right.
This grandmama here lives. Don't
You
live
ain't
the
gotta.
grandma life.
You ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
Oh my Lord.
I'll keep
This
her for a couple
conversation
of
has
hours.
taken a toll for the words. I thought we was gonna help Mia, but Mia,
I'll take her. I'll take her home for. I mean, she can stay at my house for a couple of hours, and I'll just take her back to her mom's house.
Mia, what you gonna feed her?
Huh?
They eat
Because
out.
she used to eat. She eat.
What? She eat at her mama's house. What you talking about?
There you go.
Baby all day, you know, it's gonna check that buy some noodles and noodles.
She can eat peanut butter and jelly sandwich
Hey,
today.
she better eat before she leaves.
She better eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and get up my face.
Mia.
Don't
Oh, Cedric.
No, definitely not.
Cedric, can you come up? This chick says she ain't cooking for no man. This her husband can order Uber Eats.
No, because here's the thing, Cedric. Okay, here's the thing.
Don't talk to my son like you know him. Don't taint him with your foolishness, Bob Boucher.
I feel like
Don't you taint me. Don't you taint him with your foolishness.
if you want to have kids, that's your priority. Okay, I support you on that. It ain't me.
She said no. She said she would buy the groceries. She said he can order Uber Eats. We did the math. We did the math for Uber Eats.
You just gotta do the math. You gotta do the math. I don't know. Figure it out. I don't know how to.
You have a good job to do Uber Eats, baby.
Yeah, but
see, here's the thing.
I'm listening, honey.
If I'm gonna be a wife, let's be serious. If I'm gonna be a wife,
Yes.
I'll be a housewife. If I ain't gotta work, I'll be a housewife. I ain't gotta work.
You're not gonna work?
But housewives cook.
Right, they gotta cook. That's your job.
Okay, fine. I'll do that. I'll do that. I will learn. If I can be a housewife, I will learn how to cook.
Oh, she will learn. That baby don't know how
She
to
don't
cook
want
for
to be no
real.
housewife because you be sitting in the house bored.
I'll be like the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Listen, I will be like the Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, you just
Don't be like that.
Wait, now, because the housewives of Atlanta, all of them know how to cook.
See,
Yeah.
I'll be like loving.
Well, first of all, they not wives.
Hey, right, but one or two of them wives.
Right, but them sisters on Atlanta housewives know how to cook.
Cedric, she eats ramen noodles, what she called it, and hot pockets and
potatoes in the microwave.
microwavable food, honey. Listen, hey Mia, my son cooks very well.
Okay.
So he did not have a woman that can't cook, because if he could cook by himself, what he needs you for? And especially since you saying you weren't giving up hot pocket down there, and you ain't putting up a hot pocket in the microwave.
When Cedric said you must eat by yourself.
All right, Rodney.
All right, bro.
Cedric, no.
Have a good night, Mr. Rodney.
But I'm gonna go eat me some steak, cabbage, rice.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Go ahead and do that. Well, I'm at home right now, so I'm at my parents' house, so they cook. My mama cooked today.
That your wife cooked you, okay, baby.
I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, Rodney.
My mama
Cedric say,
cooked it.
Cedric, she do microwavables, something.
Microwavable food, but listen, I'm home right now, so I'm in my hometown.
Hey, my son said you need to get a better diet for your health.
For what?
Cause young people have high cholesterol,
Right,
young people have diabetes, young people have heart disease.
That's why you go to the gym and you work out.
No, ma'am. If your arteries are clogged because you got high cholesterol, that ain't got nothing to do with the gym.
Right.
And all the oodles and noodles you eating with all that salt.
That's sodium, baby.
That's
Okay.
sodium.
First of all, I didn't eat ramen noodles today. Okay, I ain't even had.
Look, I would bring Big Baby up here, but Lord, ain't no telling what he'll say. Look,
Don't do it.
Although I think he's the same age as what is our son? Cedric, what's your
Millennial.
you a millennial? I think he a millennial too. But
Yeah. Bring him on up.
I'm just saying, ain't no man gonna want no chick that's gonna put him a hot pocket in the microwave.
Well, I don't know what you want right now. I'm not thinking about the future right now.
No, but you said you don't even. You said what you need a man. What need a Why we expecting you to I don't know what you said, child. You done confused me out of it.
I said, why do y'all expect me to know how to cook right now if I'm not cooking for nobody but
Hey,
myself?
son.
What's going on?
Hell, talk to me, son. Talk to me, son.
I'm not doing it. I'm not cooking for a man that I'm not married to.
No, you said when you get married.
No,
You said when you get married, you ain't cooking for no man.
When I get married, when I'm married, I'm not cooking. You figure it out.
You don't want to cook for
yourself.
Y'all can figure.
Hold on. Hey, Shonda, you got to hush. Let these boys her age. Hey, big baby.
Okay, see, here's the thing.
You got to give me the good version.
I'm gonna say this. The good thing is that God gave y'all 2 hands, 2 legs, and 2 feet, and 2 arms for a reason. He got that for y'all so y'all can use them. What do I look like? Slaving over a stove, cooking for a man. I'm not doing it. Sorry.
You know what though? You know what though? And you know what? That's okay. That is okay, Mia. That's why they got something called what's that terminology that we use as young folks? When we all not the one funds, but we just continue to just like, oh, how could I'm trying to
settle?
What's that word? I
Find
don't want to
another
sound
woman.
mean because look, I'm trying to see a better word for it.
Yes, please find a better word.
We got a terminology for women like you, but we don't degrade y'all though. We just put y'all in a different category. Y'all ain't in the wifey category. You know
I don't want to be a wifey right now.
No, but but Mia, we're not talking about right now because yeah, you are young. You're 21 or something like that. I'm talking about, but you're saying you don't want to be. You say when you get married that you don't want to do anything, huh?
Oh,
But you don't just develop these skills out of nowhere though. These
right.
Things that you come forth with. It's something that you just do. Like it's just in you.
Well, it ain't in me.
But let me tell you though. You know what though? I'm gonna side with you a little bit though, Mia. You feel me? Because I get it. Right now, you haven't had that type of love or that type of energy come across your desk yet in life. So I get it. I get where you coming from.
So you think if she get to the right man at some point in time, that she'll get because listen, she come from a 2-parent household. So a lot of the women out here used to talk like that don't have that background. Right. But she come up from a 2-parent household with her mama that still together like the whole. She come from like her daddy a pastor, big baby. Like so she come. What you said?
She taking care of her household. Because guess what? If she don't cook, another woman gonna cook.
What? Say it again, son.
Listen. Hey, if you don't do it, it's gonna be another one that's gonna do it.
Big baby.
That's fine.
Big baby. Big baby. Big baby. That's my oldest son in the box beside you.
Oh, what's good, bro?
What's going on?
Listen.
Check this out though. Let me be real though. I get it though. I get where she coming from. I get what she's speaking like because she haven't had that man approach her like that yet. She haven't had a man apply pressure like that, and that's why she's talking like that. Right. Okay, and that's all it is. I promise you. Mm-hmm. Because when the right man approach her and the right man do approach her, what she's saying right now, it sounds good right now over the internet. It sounds all good, but that's not gonna be the case. I promise you.
Listen, I like that word you said, apply pressure. I think because she got a boyfriend right now, but that apply pressure.
No pressure. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Excuse my French, but it ain't nothing but sex going on right now. But the love part ain't in there yet. They just screwing. That's it. I promise you. But
I be screwing.
When the right man come around, by that right pressure.
Yeah, look.
She's not gonna want to do nothing but cook for her man and cater to her man the way that she's supposed to. Because she don't want to keep him. You feel me? And that's just how they go.
You're right.
So if she's not doing those things right now, you feel me? Then you can't really knock her that man haven't applied that pressure yet. And so I guess what she basically saying is she's not gonna do it for just some man.
No, but I just was saying because she said she didn't have a desire to be married but if she got married, she's not doing, any of this stuff. So I was just thinking, like, I know people that say they don't want to do a whole lot, but she doesn't have a desire to be married, which is
like you said, when she meet the right one, it'll change.
So okay. So so if you were to get married, what do you expect your husband to do?
Go to work. What you mean?
But if you expect him to go to work and then do what?
If I gotta go to work, you gotta go to work. Negro, what you mean?
But outside of
that's
that,
what I'm saying. The right man haven't
approached
approached her yet. Ooh, it shows too. Ooh, it shows.
You gotta go to work. What you mean? You can't just be laying.
I mean, it's more than just going to work.
It shows.
Shonda, turn your camera off. Don't you say nothing. Shut your mouth.
It's more than just going to work. The man's role. Your dad did more in the household, didn't he?
Yeah,
just go to work.
I mean, yeah, he did more than just go to work. Like he was taking care of my mom.
So you don't have no expectations from your man at all? Zero? You just expect him to go to work, come home, and do nothing?
I mean, go to work. I mean, clean a little bit or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, so the man, wait.
If I gotta clean it,
you gotta clean up. It's 50-50. Like I said, it's 50-50.
Mia.
It's 50-50. If I gotta go to work and I gotta clean too.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. One at Mia. Wait, y'all. One at a time, because y'all talking. Woo! Facebook and YouTube up in the get out here. Y'all can come over to TikTok.
So he gotta clean, cook, and go to work. So
if I gotta do that, so do you. It's 50-50. What you mean?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm be cheating like a mud trucker on
You want to cheat? You can cheat respectfully, and I'll cheat respectfully, and I'll do respect.
I know it's so.
She said, "I'll cheat respectfully."
Wait a minute. What is a
respectfully?
cheat respectfully?
What the world?
She's not even gonna make it to the girlfriend title. She's just gonna be the vibe, the kick it and chill title. You gotta keep her in the kick it and chill section.
She said, "Cheat respectfully."
If that's what you want to do. If you want to cheat, I'm gonna let you cheat respectfully.
It's not what I want to do. It's what you giving me.
That's fine.
You pushing your man out there in the open world.
Well, what do you want? Oh, y'all require too much. What do y'all want?
Okay, no, I guess we can ask. I think you know what, Black Love. I think the right questions need to be asked here. I think the proper question to ask her is, what is for you to submit to your partner, to the guy of your choice?